Hi guys, this is part one of a series of videos I'm doing teaching you how to solve the Rubik Cube. Now please bear in mind this series is it's aimed at absolute beginners, so if you have experience with Rubik Cubes this probably isn't the video for you. This is, like as I said, this is for absolute beginners only. This video is going to go over a few basic things you need to know before you start trying to solve the Rubik Cube. Now first of all, the first thing I want to show you is the reason why you want to get a half decent Rubik Cube. This one here is known as a Dian Guhong. It's made by a company called Dian, a Chinese company, and it's part of their Guhong range. This here is a cheap thing I got off of eBay. The Dian Guhong cost me around £8 or £9, so about $12 US equivalent. This one here cost me £1.50, so about $2.50 US equivalent. And I just want to show you why you'd want a decent one rather than this cheap one. I'm just going to do there's a kind of move a sequence of moves that's called the sexy move, because it's so easy to perform over and over and over again. Now as I do it on this Guhong here, you can see that I can do it very, very quickly, and with a fair bit of practice you can do that really, really quickly. Now here on the cheap one, I'll show you, I try and do this move and pieces just lock up, fall apart, get stuck, and it's a frustrating experience trying to play with and solve this particular cube. So whilst you don't necessarily need to spend as much as I did on my Dian Guhong over there, I would advise against buying the absolute cheapest you can get off of eBay. As you can see there, it took me so much longer to do that sequence of moves than it did on the good cube. Alright then, so the chances are, if you're watching this video, that your cube is already well scrambled anyway, so I'll just scramble this up and then I'm going to go step by step exactly through the sequences of moves that you need to know. To be able to follow what I'm going to tell you, you're going to need to know a few things. Now obviously this is a cube, you've got 6 sides on the cube, each side has a centerpiece, and this centerpiece can't actually move in relation to all the other centerpieces. For instance, I can't put the orange centerpiece opposite the white piece. There's no possible sequence of moves that can do that. The reason for that is they are all joined together physically in the center of the puzzle. They cannot rotate around. Around the centerpiece, you've got, on each side you've got 4 edge pieces. These are the ones that are on the centers of the edges. So anytime I refer to the edge pieces, these are the ones I'm referring to. And then you've got 4 corner pieces in the corners of each face. Now all of these pieces can move to various positions on the cube. You may well notice that the edge pieces always stay edge pieces and the corner pieces always stay corner pieces. So it's not like any particular piece can move to any single possible position on the cube, that a corner piece can only stay in a corner. Now as I'm teaching you to do various sequences of moves, I'm going to say front or right or up and things like that. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If I say front, I mean rotate the front face clockwise, so 90 degrees. If I say front inverted, that means rotate the front anti-clockwise 90 degrees. If I say right, that means rotate the right face 90 degrees. If I say right inverted, that means rotate it anti-clockwise 90 degrees, and so on for the rest of the faces on the cube. You've then got the up face, which is the top of the cube as you're looking at it. So up means rotate the up face 90 degrees, up inverted means rotate it anti-clockwise 90 degrees, left means rotate the left face 90 degrees clockwise, and left inverted means obviously anti-clockwise 90 degrees. If I say back, that means obviously the face that's opposite your front face at the moment, rotate that 90 degrees clockwise. and if I say back inverted, that means rotate it 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Now I'm going to do all the moves that I teach you very slowly, so you should be able to follow along, and obviously you can rewind the video at any point to see anything you might have missed. There is one other thing you need to know. If I ever say right 2, then that means you rotate it 180 degrees, and the same applies to, say, U2 or L2, if I say those at any time as well. The only other thing you might hear on some videos, some tutorials, is also a down. Now there are no moves that require the down face in what I'm going to teach you, so you don't need to know that, but just in case you come across it in the future, a down means you rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, down inverted means anti-clockwise. Now normally these moves are abbreviated, so people will say F inverted, or F prime, R for right, R inverted or R prime. I may start doing that in later videos, but to begin with I will start just say front and right to make it easier for you to follow along. Okay, and that's it for this video, guys. Please subscribe for all the upcoming tutorials in this series. They will be along over the next few days, and hopefully by the end of the next few days you should be well on your way to being able to solve the Rubik Cube and impressing all your friends. Take care now, see you next time. Bye.